What's going on, everybody? This is No Bums Deal with Aslan Sports Cards. Here with 3 PSA orders to review or reveal. First one is an express order that came in, arrived at PSA in March, entered in April 14th, and then shipped May 14th. Also, I have an economy order that was a Collectors Club order. That one was in October 8th, entered 11/18, and shipped to me May 27th. And finally, an express order that took a while. I thought they lost it. February 19th, it was arrived. It wasn't entered until April 7th. Finally shipped to me May 27th. Okay, so I'm going to put the reveal in that order. And definitely mixed reviews with my cards, for sure. People talk about the grades being tougher. I think most were fair. It's disappointed in a couple, but I would say overall pretty fair. I think the fact that there's new workers, that's the one conspiracy theory, if you want to call that, is one I subscribe to, where new hires are going to probably undergrade rather than overgrade. That's just my theory. You know, just being the new guy and afraid to give everybody 10s. But anyway, I will reveal the cards right now, starting with that 5-card express order. It's a mixture of all sports, all 4 of the major sports: basketball, football, baseball, hockey. Okay. First one is a Donovan Mitchell Fast Break Orange, numbered to 199. I paid a good amount for this card. Some of these I bought during the bubble. I like this one. I like the design, and I also like the pretty close to a color match. So that came back a Gem Mint 10. So I was pretty happy with that one. You'll notice, too, with a lot of these, I like to get serial numbered cards just because there might not be as much demand as certain other brands, but you still have that rarity. So I got a Panini Status Donovan Mitchell Aspirations, numbered to 55, which came back a 9. Looked pretty good to me. Maybe centering off a little bit. Not sure. Everything looked good on this, but anyway. For baseball, Bowman Craft Dylan Carlson Chrome Refractor Auto. I think he's doing okay, but plays in a big baseball market. This is numbered to 499. Got a mint 9 on this one. Then this guy, he had to get hurt. I always thought his cards were very undervalued, but I think I'm finding out they're undervalued because he is injured all the time. So there's a Panini Select Silver Prism. Came back a Gem Mint 10. I put a lot of money into him in the last few months because I just thought he was so undervalued. He was an MVP favorite before he got hurt. But like I said, basketball is not my biggest sport that I watch. I'll listen to people talk about it, but you know, I think if I realized how injury prone he was, you know, I was hoping that if he stayed healthy this whole season, but maybe he comes back. I mean, it is a torn meniscus, so possibly he could come back and do some damage, or he could do some damage to his knee. We'll see. So that came back at 10. This one I took out of my PC, Celtics. I guess I'm not too surprised with the 8. I was hoping for a 9. I definitely knew it wasn't going to be Gem. The corner is a little white, little touch on the white. It's got a great autograph though, but it's a Pierce 1998 Topps rookie Paul Pierce certified auto. Okay, that was for the express order. This next one, this is the Collectors Club, PSA Collectors Club economy order. So we'll start with some Mosaic Joe Burrow. We got a PSA 9, 2 PSA 9s. Then I got into another guy who got, well, actually, here's another one. This one came back in 8. And another guy who got hurt. Just put them all in there. The grades were good. Too bad the player got hurt. So I threw pretty much all my Lubobs that I invested in last October. And, of course, he gets hurt right away. But Sepia Refractor came back at 10. 2 of his refractors I sent in. Yeah, 2 came back at 10. 1 came back at 9. So I'm obviously going to hold on to these. I'm not going to sell these right now. Just not smart to do. Let's see what else I got. Okay, so I got 2 regular chrome. Both came back 10. Pink Refractor came back at 10. And I like this card. This is a 1985 Topps Parallel. Came back at 10 as well. Sharp. Okay. This one right here, Mahomes Optic. This I cracked from, what's that crappy company? GMA. Obviously, it was a GMA 10 because they give out 10s for everything. Cracked it open. Thought it would be 9 plus. You know, obviously hoping for a 10. Who isn't? You know, everybody says that. But, you know, not surprised with the 9. You know, it was in good shape. So, but it's obviously I want it in a PSA holder, not a GMA. So, now we got some hockey here. So, Tampa Bay got Braden Point. One of the young studs, numbered to 99. This came back a 9, the Royal Blue Cubes. Then the Rainbow Orange, not the prettiest card, but it's numbered to 25. That came back a Gem Mint 10. He was one of the Conn Smythe favorites last year. He came in probably runner-up for that. Having another great playoffs, and they're rolling already. They look like they're hopefully my Bruins can beat them, but man, this team will be tough. This will be tough. And sticking with Tampa, I started investing in this guy during the playoffs because I'm looking at this guy. He's on a Hall of Fame track. Norris favorite many years, has won it. And I've noticed Conn Smythe go to defensemen a lot. So I actually picked this up for $100 before the Stanley Cup Finals anyway. You know, multicolored patch, SP Authentic, limited, numbered to 100. Look good. I know that's tough to get a 10 on. Did come back a 9. There's none better than this. This is a pop 1. There's only one like it. I got it. So, no, it's a sharp card. I always thought he was undervalued. And if they win 2 cups in a row, which is very possible, it's probably them or Colorado right now, the way those teams are playing. You know, hopefully not, but the way they're playing, those 2 are the favorites. But that's a great card. And finally, my express order from February. There's definitely a mixed bag in here. I rolled the dice on a few things, which I'll explain, and some came out good, some not so good. So, Tatis, not surprised here, got a PSA 10. This is actually an SGC 10 that I cracked. So, in a lot of this, I cracked open BGS or SGC slabs and sent them to PSA. Some worked, some not so much. So, this came back a 10 for PSA. This one, David Pastrnak, numbered to 65. This is a blue cube. This was a BGS 9.5. I was hoping that it could get a 10. The centering's off, as you can see. The reason why I still sent it thinking I'd get a 10 is because I've seen plenty of PSA cards get 10s and the centering not perfect. So I actually, because everything else on the subgrades was 9.5, I thought actually that this could come up as a 10. So it did come back a 9, so I'm going to see what I'm going to do with that. Jaylen Brown, this was out of an SGC 9 with a 10 auto. Like a lot of people, I'm not crazy with how they do the case in that. And obviously, I'm thinking, I'd rather see it in a PSA 9 than a SGC 9. So I sent this one in, and it came back 9. So, expected. Hoping for more. It looks really nice. I don't see any noticeable flaws, but it could be a print line or something that I can't see. But it looked good, but I'm happy with at least getting the same grade. This next one, Connor McDavid, Platinum Medallion. This was out of a BCCG 10, which in their eyes, a 10 means mint or better. It doesn't mean gem mint. So, like I said, I was hoping for a 9 or better. I actually might even put 9 on there, like not to get less than a 9 on when I put it in the submission. So it came back a 9. I'm happy with that. Very rare card. Nice card as well. Tough grade. You got the foil and everything. So, all right, the next one. This is the one that I actually hit on the best. This was a Beckett 9.5 that I cracked. I think the 9 and this everything was a 9.5 for a subgrade. Centering might have been actually a 10. I think the edges was a 9, and I just rolled the dice and I sent this in hoping that it would come back a 10. It did. So I basically doubled my value, even as the card values are shrinking. If it came back when it probably should have came back, it'd probably be a $3,200 card instead of a $2,200 card. But even so, I paid just under $1,000 for it as a Beckett 9.5, and I rolled the dice, and it came back a 10. So I made out with that one. So, iconic card, obviously. This next one, I started buying him earlier in the season. A Jokic, the Joker, Panini Spectra, rookie jersey, not numbered, I don't think, right? Serial number, no. I thought this was definitely better than an 8. So I got to take a closer look at it. Even so, the value is still there. I bought him when the prices were lower. I'm actually a fan of Spectra, mostly because they're numbered. I think they're nice-looking cards. I think they're overlooked sometimes. But yeah. So next card, Panini Revolution, Luka Doncic. I was hoping for a gem on this one, but this is a Chinese New Year. Another brand I like that's often overlooked is Revolution. I know it's a paper product, but it's pretty sharp. Maybe not this year. Maybe not this design so much, but they're nice looking cards. So I got a 9 on that. This one, have no idea why it got an 8. This is a variation, which I believe this year's variation in this 2014, it's not as valuable as the base. Anyway, this got an 8, which I have no idea why. Maybe the corner right there, but that doesn't make it an 8. All right, next to Kobe rookies. Another card that's sinking. Got 7s on both. This one I thought, right? Yeah, this one I thought should have gotten better than a 7. I know there's like some surface scratches. I'm not sure how much that brings the grade down. Not a crazy amount, but there definitely was some surface issues, but the centering was good. This one I'm not surprised with. That's what I was thinking would get a 7. The centering's not nearly as good. Also, the white is a little faded, so I don't know if that makes a difference as well. I bought these separately, not from the same buyer, both on eBay. But I'm kind of breaking even with these guys right now. So, this next one is the biggest disappointment of the bunch. I probably overpaid for this when I bought this raw. Top to bottom centering might be a little off, but I don't see anything else wrong with this. So I think I'm going to crack this one. And I don't know. SGC it. We'll inspect it further. Maybe resubmit it. Maybe send it to SGC or Beckett or something. I got to think this is a 9 at least. You know, I mean, I was thinking 10 just because the only thing was top to bottom centering, which I think most of us have seen before. You can get away with. So, surface is clean. Yeah, I don't know. His card's starting to drop again as well, but even so, like right now with an 8, I'm just breaking even. So I'm not happy with that. And the next ones are Mookie Betts. I was hoping to at least get 110 in out of these. So I got, his cards have been dropping. He hasn't been doing well this year either, but so I got 3 9s, an 8, and actually a 7. And I'm looking at the 7 and don't know why. I mean, centering's not far off from the 9. I don't see any scratches. Corners look fine, so I don't know. But that finishes up the order. I'm actually getting another order next week. I'm getting a economy order. And I'm actually also getting my first bulk order, which is in the grading process. I'm thinking I'll be getting that in the next 2 weeks. That is from September. So that is good to see that PSA is actually moving with this. So hopefully I'll have another PSA reveal in a couple weeks. All right. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you like my videos. Peace.